Oke, halo guys, welcome back ke episode 13 dari gameplay Hogwarts Legacy. Nah, di episode kali ini ada 5 quest yang mau kerjain. Yaitu ini quest yang bareng Poppy tentang naga dan telur naga yang kita dapetin pas kita nyelamatin naga di Horntail Hall ya kan? Nah, udah gitu ada quest yang bareng Natty tentang orang tuanya yang nemu bahwa dia itu melakukan suatu hal yang berbahaya katanya, dan dia minta tolong kita supaya kita bisa bantu ngobrol sama orang tuanya. Dan yang ketiga itu Sebastian yang udah nemu skriptorium dan katanya menemukan suatu hal yang menarik. Dan untuk main questnya itu ada is all gobbledygook. Di sini kita katanya harus ketemu sama Lord Gok dan bawa orang yang tahu bahasa goblin, dan orang itu adalah Amit, teman kita di Ravenclaw. Dan yang terakhir itu Shadow of the Mind, katanya ditungguin sama Sebastian di Overlook Mine. Nah, pertama aku mau beresin yang ini dulu ya. Di mana ya dia? Oh, dia di Hogsmeade kah? Iya. Jadi kita langsung aja.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ada kucing. Kita kan cari broomstick ya buat ketemu Poppy sweeting. Nah, itu dia. Hai Poppy.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring.
Kasihan
The collars they were
naga-naganya.
wearing, they appeared to be
Dan
goblin silver. I think a collar
kalungnya
is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything
itu
like that before.
The dragon that attacked my
punya
carriage was wearing
goblin
a collar.
ya, itu yang biasa
Professor
kalau
Fig
kita
was
lihat di
genuinely
musuh-musuh
baffled
kita
by
itu
its
di
behavior.
That attack
kontrol
always
ya,
did
kayak
strike
dikontrol.
me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor
itu dia.
creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Oh, permulaan doang ya kasihnya.
Talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle.
Jadi kita belum bisa lanjut karena kita katanya nunggu kabar dari Poppy. Nah, ini sekarang kita bantu Natty ya di Hogwarts. Kita kembali ke Hogwarts. ya kan? Ya. Definition classroom, nah ini dia.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Kita nunggu ya, kayaknya kita nunggu sampai siang.
I have some promising news about the location of
Nah,
our Hebridean dragon friend
jadi,
and
oh
where
itu
to return
Poppy
her
udah ada.
you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Yaudahlah, kita yang udah sampai dulu ya.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone.
Tadinya aku mau
Natsai.
bicara sendiri,
Your
Natsai.
message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been
Apa itu?
anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful,
Tunggu apa
Mother.
ya ini?
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle,
Grounded ya dia.
you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
Wah,
I must get to class.
masalah keluarga
Perhaps
ya
your
ini ya.
friend
Prinsip,
can get
ya.
you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
Natty
And it is in
katanya
my gazelle
animagus.
form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Wow.
Were you
Jadi
born
dia
an
animagus
animagus,
itu
or
yang
did you
bisa
learn to become
berubah
one?
jadi
Animagi are
binatang
not
ya.
born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Padahal seru ya kalau kita bisa berubah jadi hewan.
Can you choose what form your animagus will
Penasaran
take?
sih, penasaran.
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality.
Sesuai
My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation.
kepribadiannya katanya.
I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Dan so far yang di Harry Potter itu bisa berubah atau animagus itu tuh kalau nggak salah kayak Sirius Black itu tuh anjing hitam, dan McGonagall itu kan kucing ya. Sebentar. Nah.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming,
Katanya dia
but
suka
mother is less
transfiguration,
enthusiastic
tapi
about it.
ibunya
She says
kurang,
that no
katanya kurang
creature,
tertarik.
especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
Bahaya soalnya ya.
She
Karena banyak
claims that
pemburu
she
liar.
has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form.
Aduh,
But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow,
jadi
not
bikin
hide
kita jadi
from them.
panutan.
My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Oke, for now udah ya. Dan last ini nanti, tapi aku mau ini Sebastian kisah dia menarik sih.
Off on another
Like-
adventure, are we?
Kayak agak apa nih ya, vulnerable dia kan ya ke dark magic gitu. Dan menurut aku ada kemungkinan Sebastian itu bisa malah jadi dark wizard. Coba ya, nanti kita sebisa mungkin pilih pilihan yang mencegah, ya enggak sih? Nah ini di Undercroft ya, kita ini tempat rahasia, tempat rahasianya si Sebastian dan Ominis sama kakaknya ya, sama sisternya si Ominis, aku lupa namanya. Oke, kamu
You'll never believe
kamu
what
ada
I've
apa itu?
learned. What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
Ada
And you
katanya
think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely.
Anne
I
ya,
plan to search for this relic.
sisternya.
But I
Oh
don't think
sorry,
we should
bukan
tell
sisternya
anyone,
Ominis tadi tuh, sisternya
especially
Sebastian.
Ominis. He wouldn't understand.
Kita harus sih, kita
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Oke.
Don't feel sorry for Ominis. Keeping this to ourselves is
Revelio.
for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominis, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
Aduh, mereka jadi
Not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominis. I'll be on my way.
jadi kodok. Mereka jadi falling out gitu ya.
Not letting this go.
Ominis, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Kenapa ya
I
Mang?
knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent
Katanya
nearly
profesor.
every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Apa ya, gimana ya? Aduh. Asli sih. Kok nggak bisa pilih? Nah.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Lah, hancur. Ya. Ini nggak ada yang bisa dijadiin uang apa? Loh, malah rusak. Wih, aduh, hancur. Oke. Dan sekarang kita ke Poppy, ya itu sih ya. Jujur agak concerning sih buku itu karena si Sebastian langsung ngambil mentah-mentah gitu kan apa yang ada di buku itu, dan takutnya dia kayak jadi fanatik ke si Salazar gitu kan.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Nah, Poppy gimana Poppy?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Info?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Bisa ya? Oh, gimana
How do
caranya?
you
Aku
track the
penasaran.
dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Bener-bener tracker biasa ya, tapinya.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And
Oke, langsung ya, kita nggak travel kah?
here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. I suspect it's how the poachers perhaps nabbed her first, and
You got all of that from simply...
you'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home?
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Oke,
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and
Katanya
one more
mending
thing.
kita
Let's not
jalan ya.
agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Oke. Waduh, itu
There she
kedengeran ya.
is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Waduh, itu dia.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Katanya pasti dia khawatir apa yang terjadi dengan telurnya.
For what it's
Gitu kan.
worth,
Iya
she doesn't
sih,
seem to have
pasti.
spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays up.
Sana ya. Tapi di sini kok ada kayak bangunan-bangunan
I
gitu
wonder
ya.
how many they brought to capture.
Wih.
That's 10 units.
Petrificus totalis. Incendio.
Oke, level 31 dan dapat talent point ya. Tapi nanti aku kayaknya mau simpan dulu. Oh, ini Hogwarts kita udah mulai kehabisan nih, jadi aku gak sempat bikin vegan wealth karena
Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
ya kalau dari dekat
That's it.
takut sih.
That is the word.
Oke, jangan kelihatan ya kita.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the post.
Revelio.
And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Si Poppy ini agak overexcited gitu ya, dia sama naganya.
Watch your step.
Pity. She
Revelio.
pick off a grub.
Oke, banyak chest ya
Orders
di sini.
raring for a fight.
Hop. Di pas. Loh, ini apa? Oh no. Apakah dia melihat kita?
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Over here!
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Aduh. Dan tinggal ke bawah. Oke, ingat ya guys ya, gak punya potion,
Revelio.
harus hati-hati.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Wah,
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
hangat sih. Literally ya, tapi.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Lari.
Get to that opening below. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. Look, underneath them. I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Oke. Untungnya kita nggak lawan ya.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Repairer.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Ini kah? Oh iya, ini sarangnya ya. Iya. Kamu baik gak? Oke, dia ngerti ya bahwa kita itu nggak maksud jahat dan kita ngembaliin telurnya dan dibawa pergi. Kayaknya dia mau nyari sarang baru karena
That
di
was
sini udah
brilliant.
dirasa nggak
And did you see how
terlalu
clever?
aman.
She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
Unless what?
they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Waduh, apa tuh? Apakah Grandnya yang ditangkap atau diculik?
How could I have been so blind?
Apa?
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Revelio.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Wait. Dan kita ditinggal kan sama Poppy. Iya dong. Oke, kita ke Sebastian dulu kali ya. Katanya dia ada kabar baru. Temui aku di katakum katanya. Waduh, kita kayaknya bakal belajar imperio nih.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh ya, ini kita bisa sekalian jual barang ya.
Hello, Mr.
Yes, he told me to
I have them right here.
Oh, how unfortunate. I do think Eddie's idea had...
Apa gimana?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
Binatang-binatang aku udah ada semua.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Oke, uang kita agak
If I
sekarat ya.
mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time.
Slow down.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Itu ada blue
How
flame.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Tadi ada laba-laba ya. Coba deh aku mau lawan dulu. Laba-laba lawan Imperius dong.
Incendio.
Pasti gerakan yang tadi berguna banget sih. Transfiguration.
You're here. Good.
Oke, let's go.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them. So I must assume it's still here.
Katanya
As I
pernah
mentioned
ada yang nemu
earlier,
ya.
this relic grants
Waktu
its
lagi
holder the
kayak
power to
studi tour.
reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Apakah ada hal
I'd be
lain?
interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Oke,
I'm
let's
ready to
explore.
explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominis has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominis would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Port katanya ini. Katanya menghasilkan lebih dari yang aku pirakan. Belajar tentang nenek moyang itu sangat memberi pencerahan. Di balik sarkofagus yang terbalik ada relik yang bentuknya aneh. Langsung aku merasakan kekuatannya. Tapi katanya nggak boleh
I'll be interested to
diambil.
compare what lies inside to what I've read about this. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Apa itu?
Levioso, Accio, Incendio, Descendo, Arresto Memento, Confringo, Expelliarmus. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it.
Accio.
The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo. Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Levioso.
Itu kan ada chest di sini guys.
Finding a chest
Apa
in
isinya?
an inconspicuous
Ornamental
lock. Brilliant.
pen. Oke, itu buat di remove requirement kayaknya.
Revelio. Levioso. Descendo. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy.
Nice.
We've rid the world of the spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio.
Kalau satu nyala semua langsung ya.
Revelio.
Kita kemana? Kita ke kanan atau ke kiri dulu? Kita ke sini dulu kali ya.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Incendio. Levioso. Descendo. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio.
Nice. Oke.
Confringo.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent
Druid.
expansion
Wow.
efforts and ran into
Tunggu,
problems.
aku mau ngeliat ini gimana. Kayaknya bagus deh. Druid of Cape katanya. Lumayan guys, keren. Ini Celtic Cape.
Cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
Iya, item, glove.
Revelio.
Udah ya, habis. Ada item. Lumayan uang. 24 galleon ya.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Agak curiga bakal ada inferi sih di sini.
Revelio. Levioso. Descendo. Accio. Incendio. There's something here by the altar.
Apa tuh? Oh, student journal katanya. English Oakwans have alpha intuition, I believe it. Therefore, no. Barricade, dia bikin barikade buat ngemisahin si reliknya katanya. Oh.
What did you find?
Katanya oh ini pasti ya barikadenya ya.
Revelio.
Dan itu
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio.
si tulang ancestornya itu jadi kunci buat membuka barikadenya katanya.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Nah, itu kayaknya kita harus nyatuin semua di situ.
We've made it this far. Clearly we have more to do. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. I need to find a safe way across. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Wait, apa itu?
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Ini bisa di itu kan?
Confringo. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Harusnya kita bisa
Incendio.
Nah, ini dia.
Accio. Lumos.
Nah, itu dia tulang lagi ya.
Incendio. Accio. Accio.
Kayak jangan bilang ya.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nah,
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio.
si tulang-tulang ini jadi itu ya material, kayak semacam material atau bahan-bahan buat kunci dan cara buat nyelesain puzzle-puzzlenya ya.
Revelio.
Tapi di atas sana gimana caranya ya? Gak bisa. Tunggu ya guys ya, aku mau coba track back ke ruangan sebelumnya. Karena kayaknya ada chest yang kelewat. Nah ini dia. Belum. Aku nggak bisa ngancurin. Wah nembus.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Tuh ya.
Revelio.
Mana lagi? Tulang-tulangnya ini ya, next ya.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Kayak ini yang terakhir. Yep.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something.
Apa tuh?
The student's diary mentions the Imperious curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Oke.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have
Harus
to
jelas
mean
ya.
it.
Where did you learn the Imperious curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominis that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Oke.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy
Kita
spell to
belajar
master.
Imperio ya. Apakah kita
Here
langsung
we go.
pakai ke
Something troubling ahead. Be on your...
apakah kita latih?
Crucial.
Oke. Buat ngontrol ya Imperio. Tadi kan jadi musuhnya saling lawan satu sama lain gitu.
Accio. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a
Accio. How gracious of you.
I try.
Apakah ini ada
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
urutannya 1, 2, 3-nya gitu. Oh ini buat buka ya. Apa yang kita buka? Misalkan ini berarti kan yang ini dulu, baru yang bulat. Kita bisa kebuka. Nah,
Revelio.
ini tulang ya. Dan ini laba-laba. Laba-labanya yang kita buka ya. Yang kotak-kotak sama yang bulat.
Accio.
Kotak-kotak dan bulat. Salah. Bener kan?
Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
Ini jalan yang harus kita ambil kan? Aku nggak mau ke situ dulu.
Incendio. Imperio. Incendio. Levioso. Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. Crucial. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Nah, ini kayaknya ada item nih.
Revelio.
Oke. Ya, ini kayak treasure roomnya gitu ya, semacam.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
Weekend well. Iya, 2 lumayan.
Revelio. Confringo.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as
Ini
the
chest
student
legendary
summary
kayaknya.
described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Nice. Dapat legendary outfit ya, tapi harus kita
Revelio.
apa namanya? Harus kita identify dulu di room of requirement. Dan yang terakhir ini ya, kotak dan bulatnya bulat jam.
Accio.
Nah,
Wingardium Leviosa.
harusnya kebuka. Nah kan,
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's students are so
Lumos.
entranced with this place.
itu siapa ya? Ini gambar siapa ya?
Imperio. Crucio. Potato. Stupefy. Arresto momentum. Bombarda.
Aduh,
Incendio. Sendo. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
boom.
Bombarda. Japindo. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Nice.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Revelio.
Oke, udah. Ini ada uang kayaknya. Lumayan.
Confringo.
Boom. Meledak. Apakah ini ruangan
Revelio.
reliknya?
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio.
Oke, ada note ya, ada note. Ntar kita ambil dulu semua ini, terus kita baca note-nya. Memiliki potensial yang sangat banyak katanya, dan kemungkinan ini bisa memberi manfaat bukan cuma ke penyihir tapi seluruh dunia. Tapi sacrifice itu pengorbanan yang diperlukan sangatlah besar. Jadi sampai kita tahu lebih lanjut, tolong jangan diambil. Ini illustrationnya. Oh ini
Sebastian, the relic.
reliknya ya.
Could it be?
Bahaya gak sih?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's
Pengorbanan
potential?
apa ya?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Agak cap cip cup guys, cap cip cup kembang kuncup pilih mana yang mau dicip.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this.
Ya,
For
dia
Anne's
tetap
sake,
paksa ya.
I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that
Tunggu.
ominous?
Ominis?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Mereka mulai
Can't believe this.
berlawanan ya.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Oke, iya sih.
You're right.
sih.
This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominis. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominis has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Agak bingung sih ya guys ya.
Well,
Karena
what happened back there?
Ominis and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I did want to worry him all over again.
katanya dia Sebastian gak mau bikin si Ominis khawatir, tapi
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
buat N katanya. Tapi harus ada itu ya, kayak harus ada batasan. Kayak nggak bisa pakai sapu terbang ya. Kayaknya sekarang kita ke Fieldcraft. Oh, itu asap-asap apa itu? Tunggu.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominis. It'd only upset her.
Asap-asap.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Insane. Arrest those men. Expelliarmus. Keep up the Stupefy. They're closing in. Defender.
Nah, bos. Oke, habis ya. Tapi potion kita habis juga. Waduh, kerisnya makin parah dia. Wah.
Boy, what have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian.
Waduh.
Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
Gimana ya? Ya gimana gitu
You
ya?
did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Kayak agak setelah dia mulai belajar itu yang forbidden spell gitu, kayak hidupnya tuh breaking down gitu ya, tapi ya si Sebastian itu.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason.
Waduh.
If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Gimana ya?
Revelio.
Agak apa sih namanya? Tingkat moralnya tuh beda gitu ya antara mereka berdua. Oke, next kita disuruh apa? Ini buat kayaknya kita beresinnya di yang ini dulu aja kali ya. Kita ganti-ganti. Kayaknya main questnya nggak akan sempet, dan kita bakal beresin quest story dari teman-teman kita dulu ya. Maaf banget guys. Kita ke mana ini? Bukan ini, bukan di sini. Ini di mana nih? Oh, di dekat bis classroom. Oke. Nice. Poppy mana dia? Nah, dekat itu dia.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Waduh.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius. The centaurs, they'd want the snidgets
Kita
protected
katanya
at
bisa
all
mau minta
costs.
tolong ke centaur.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Revelio.
Oke, nanti kita ini sekarang ke Sebastian lagi ya. Kita ganti-ganti ya di sini. Kita tadinya mau ngebela si Sebastian, tapi kalau kita juga kena marah ya tadi ya sama uncle-nya.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Gue sini kan? Iya. Kita ke Undercroft. Nah,
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
waduh. Crest maksudnya.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominis is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Oke, tapi abis kita harus nunggu. Oke deh. Yang mana dulu ya? Ini dulu deh. Dan buat main quest ya, katanya kita ditungguin sama Sebastian dekat tambang ya.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude.
Tuh, dia di sini
Brave
sekarang.
soul.
Why, if it isn't my most generous man! This remarkable thing is called an accordion. Look at it go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Udah 5 ya musik dia.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
I'd be happy to speak.
Mrs. Sprottled.
Oh, dear darling.
She mentioned... I'll let...
What do you have?
Aku mau jual dulu, maaf ya, aku skip tadi.
Where are you?
Diskusinya.
I'll not give up hope.
Ini kita
Marvelous.
jual.
I could always use more of these. Thank you for all that you've done for us.
Waduh, ini statusnya bagus banget ya.
Thank you for passing through.
Kita wait. Oh sorry, bukan main katakum ya.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
Coba aku baca lagi questnya. Iya kan? Main kan? Ya benar.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible.
Okay.
You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Langsung gak sih?
We
Aku
need to
lagi
see what they're
pengen
doing. I say we
lihat
take
aksi.
them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Revelio.
Gimana mereka memang?
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries. Descendo. Accio. Incendio.
Boom, boom, boom.
I won't rest.
Waduh.
You can't stop us. Not. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Your spells glance off of me. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Tunggu ya, kita cari tempat yang gak terlalu kebuka ya.
Arresto momentum. Levioso. Confringo.
Lagi.
Bombarda. That's better.
Nice.
Revelio.
Destruction 3. Not bad. Ada chest.
Revelio.
Udah, cuma ini doang di sini. Kira harus ke sini. Tunggu. Oke, terus ke kiri sana ya.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd
Perhaps
choose.
we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. Quick progress.
Ada jalan lain katanya. Wih,
Arresto momentum.
What are you doing?
Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
And the fun
very
is
nice.
over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And
Revelio.
that was relatively fun.
Nice. Di sini banyak itu ya, traits ya. Untung kita nggak tinggalin nih. Ini kita masuk ke Overlook Mine.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Kita bisa dua-duanya langsung
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
di print.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio.
Oke, kita oh no, jatuh. Ya. Elah. Ada sarang laba-laba. Oke. Kita bakar dulu kali ya. Nah, baru bisa kita naikin. Aku nggak bisa. Lo.
Confringo.
Nah, kan. Ih, kesel deh. Dan coba dapet ini dong. Aku mati 2 kali. Horklam itu ya, kita buat bikin wiggle world.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey.
Oh, nggak bisa.
Arresto momentum. Repender. Repender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Descendo. Levioso. Incendio.
Boom.
Incendio.
loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Confringo!
Ada armillary spheres. Itu buat di room of requirement.
Revelio.
Decoration.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Gampang.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous
Revelio.
or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Itu ada. Ngalangin deh. Dan kita turun. 2.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Ini tempat apa ya? Naik.
Revelio. Reparo. Confringo.
Ada chest. Nice. Terus tadi itu aku mau. Nah. Dapat legendary lagi ya, tapi masih unidentified. Jadi nanti harus kita scan dulu istilahnya.
Reparo.
Appraise gitu.
Incendio.
Apa nih? Laba-laba biasa kan? Atau bukan?
Leviosa. Descendo. Accio. Incendio. Descendo.
Okay, nice. Aman.
8 legs is simply too many. Revelio.
Okay, nice. Kita dapat potion.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
Caranya ke situ, jadinya aku mau ke sini. Aduh, aku gak kelihatan.
Incendio. Lumos.
Ini legendary kan? Nice.
Lumos.
Gills kita dapat banyak banget ya.
Lumos.
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Cuma satu ya. Oke. Aku butuh Ranrock Royalis lagi sih, 1 biji.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Nice. Kayak umur.
Leviosa. Descendo. Leviosa. Accio. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Flipendo.
Commander ya itu ya. Boom.
Flipendo. Levioso.
I'll get you for this!
Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda.
Meledak.
We're not finished yet. It's almost as if they were Cabalso. Defendo. Bombarda.
No. Sakit.
Cabalso.
Kena gak? Nice.
Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Repulso. Incendio. Levioso. Descendo. Accio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio. Descendo. Levioso. Accio. Bombarda. Defendo. Incendio.
Nice.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Waduh.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Satu, dua, tiga.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oke.
Revelio.
Khusus ya ini buat ngambil ini barang di atas ini. Oke. Ngomongin Black Death
A
ya.
journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something.
Second
A canvas
cryptic piece. Oke, good.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels
Revelio.
odd.
Apa ya ini? Kenapa ada simbol?
Revelio.
Apalagi ya? Tinggal ini doang kan? Nah. Kalau enggak ya kita ngobrol sama Sebastian ya kan? Nah kan?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is
Kita bawa
odd, to be sure,
kapasnya ke
but
triptych
I'm
katanya.
fascinated by it.
Mungkin
Now,
jawabannya ada di
for
sana.
the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Lewat tembok ya, tembok goa.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
Dan kita tahu.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Waduh. Oh iya, ada challenge yang aku udah beresin ya. Nah, ini dia 100 goblin dan kita dapat itu trait yang paling tinggi ya buat anti goblin.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up.
Aduh.
Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Aduh.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you.
Oh, I do know.
Ya,
Unbelievable.
Dia mulai itu ya, marah ya. Oke guys, episode kali ini sampai sini dulu aja kali ya. Dan kita udah ngelewatin banyak banget quest-questnya. Dan tinggal nanti kita ngobrol sama Amit Takar buat bantuin kita ngomong bahasa gobbledygook. Aneh ya. Buat ke apa namanya, tempat goblin bareng sama Lot Gok ya. Oke guys, itu nanti bakal kita lanjut di episode selanjutnya. Makasih banyak buat yang udah nonton. Jangan lupa like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.